Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. I want to talk with you about some simple ways to use job boards efficiently so that they're a tool and not a resource to suck up your entire day. Now, I want to contextualize job boards for you. The statistics I see talk about job boards filling about 6% of all jobs. I think that's an understatement because in the same statistic, in the same group of statistics, they'll talk about recruiters filling 15% of jobs, and many recruiters are using job boards to find candidates to fill those jobs. So let's pause for a second and say all jobs filled by headhunters, recruiters, and job boards in these statistics go to job boards. So let's say 25% of all jobs are filled by job boards. Now, that translates into you should be doing other things, but job boards should not be neglected. The problem is, for many people, job boards suck up your entire day and take away from doing some of the stuff that you should be doing to connect with people, to get into organizations, to find your next job. Again, job boards should not be neglected. Job boards operate in two ways for you. Number one is they provide you with information about jobs. Number two is they provide your resume to employers who are trying to fill jobs. Now, employers, when they're posting an ad, they may be spending $500 for that one-time posting in order to get to get their job listing online. And the longer it sits, for example, on Monster, I'll use them as an example, the lower down in the pantheon that job goes. So by the end of the first week, you're probably never going to see it. Now, I'll also tell you that if someone attempts to refresh their job on Monster, that's an additional $500 they're charged. So not a desirable approach from their perspective. However, from yours, you want to be setting up alerts on as many job boards as possible to notify you of positions that have those keywords that will superficially fit your background. Or there are some services that are available that will automatically apply for you. I have some of those on my website on the links page. So that's jeffaltman.com/links.htm. And there's a list of job boards that you could post your resume to. And the first couple of listings there, I think, are of services where you can do that. Next, you also want to be in a position where you're found. So being found translates into your resume is in their database and they're searching to fill a position and they find your resume. That's obvious. But what isn't obvious is, like those job listings, but without the cost, every time you let a day go by, your resume is getting lower and lower in the responses. And the fact of the matter is, after 3 days, they're never going to see your resume because they get interrupted. So what you need to do is to come back to your resume on the job board on a regular basis, on a scheduled basis, and make updates. The updates can be as simple as going to the end of the resume, skipping a couple of lines and putting in a dot, and then coming back a couple of days later and deleting the dot. Each of those is considered by the job board as a refresh and allows your resume to come back to the top of the stack. But again, you shouldn't be spending all your time on the job boards, but you shouldn't neglect them either. Job boards do fill a lot of positions. However, you need to be out there networking, talking to people, being out there and connecting with folks who can help you find your next position. Statistically, 75% of all jobs are filled through referrals, networking, stuff along those lines. 25% are filled through job boards. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, look over. There's a like button. Click the like button and let people know this is a helpful video. It'll help some other folks get information that'll help them find work faster. Maybe leave a comment as well. I also want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is the Big Game Hunter TV. You'll get notices whenever I do a new video. come over to my website, which I mentioned before, jeffaltman.com, and you can watch my videos there as well as on YouTube. But at my website, you can sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. It's published weekly with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value I give away for free. Now, here's some more stuff you can find on my website. You can post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. Search positions I'm recruiting for. You have access to easy to work with career builder links. You can find out about my coaching program where I work with you individually to try and help you find work faster. There's 50 places plus that you can post your resume to. Easy to work with access to Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe at the bottom of the home page, both of which search thousands of other sites for job leads so you don't have to find all these places. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, other people's books, previous articles I've written for the e-zine, podcasts of my radio show, my videos, just a ton of information at jeffaltman.com. So come over to the website and go exploring. Two more things, please. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff a position. Finally, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. The page there is linkedin.com/in/the Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.